Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Wednesday, April the 25th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your room. Any questions for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free room. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas. Basically, you just copy and paste that into your browser, click on it. You'll be sent to a page. I'll ask you for your email, and then you'll get an email back. You create a password one time, and that's it. Come into our room at any time. Again, it is not a, you don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our trading room. This is a subscription link, 15% instant discount with the promo code that is there. They're on our monthly for the first month only or our annual packages. And I typically open the room at about 9 o'clock Eastern time. And that's when I start to share my screen and get live on the mic at 9:05. And I go to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and 3 o'clock on Fridays. All right, well, interesting day. I want to show you a couple of things that happened. First one for me was iPoint, and I'm still maybe interested in this one depending on what it does from here on, a little 3-bar pullback. But this was of interest to me because, let's look at the daily chart. Come on, back it out a little bit more. Okay, well, it's harder to see, but you can see what it did yesterday. And so there's 193 right there. So this is what it did yesterday. And I noticed in the pre-market, so I thought it might have some room up to this area right here. All right. So when I was looking at stuff in the pre-market, I noticed this is what it did after hours. And it wasn't really doing anything in the pre-market. I think actually what I had is I'm not sure if I had a price alert or it was on my watch list, but I did notice that, this is the opening 15-minute candle. I did notice that it was over $2. It looked like it was holding. And so I took the trade at $2.10. It's a low, oh, wait a minute. Let me see. I think I forgot to, no? I wonder why that didn't have, just let me put this in. Again, I just want to see what the float is. Symbol linking. Why aren't you linking? Oh, there it is. It was a little delay. Yeah, that's what I also saw. So it was a 15 million share float. So a low float situation. So anyway, ended up taking the trade right here. Did sell a little bit just in case. I'm always a little leery of these things first thing in the morning, So I did sell a little bit right here at 217. And then got rid of the balance at 232. Up in this area here, and 222, just kind of in this area here. In fact, that was a 222 on the way down, and 232 up here. Now it's starting to come back, and so on a percentage basis, it worked out very well. I don't see that there was any news for it, but I just love the way it was holding over $2. Had a great day yesterday. So basically, looking at a second day continuation. Now, the star so far, well, there have been a few stars, but the star from Julian, one of our great subscribers who posts all day long, usually all day long, and he pointed out H&R Block to us early on. And look what it did. Now, I did not get in here at this point. This is when I was really having to concentrate on the iPoint. I eventually took this trade right up here. Now, why did I do that? Well, again, I'm going to show you the daily chart, and you'll see that it does still have some room, up to this area right there. Okay, so it does have some room up to this area. And it was basing over 28 really well. And you probably know that I love these well, first of all, pulled back. 27.9, then it went over the whole number again, and it was basing over the whole number very well, so I decided to take the trade. Now, the other thing that is happening is, expand this just a little bit, and you can have this one. This is called the Options Play Magic. Now, those of you who have been in the room for quite a while, you know that this was one of my absolute favorite windows that I used to use almost exclusively, maybe a couple of years ago. And I can't remember. I think for whatever reason I abandoned it, probably for a good year, year and a half. Probably one of the reasons is that it really, really works nicely during earnings season. That's when we're going to see a lot of stocks with abnormal option activity. That's basically what this is really tracking. Okay, abnormal option activity, and you can see some of the you'll see one of the early ones in this was Mercy. Oh, I think I know what happened. Yeah, you have to take my word for it. Well, there's H&R Block. You'll see it right there. I added a column, and when I did that, I must have added it right at 10:40. When I added that column, I'm missing all the early plays. But one of them from there was Mercy, MRCY, actually Mercury, and I think it triggered right around here. Look what it did. I mean, it just kept moving down, 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 and I didn't take it. To be honest, I mean, I'm still kind of, I mean, I haven't used it for so long, so I just wanted to kind of experiment it with it a bit today. But we saw so many really good ones. So as the market was moving down, because the SPY put in an opening candle like this, just like that. So that was really helping a lot of the short plays. Mercy is an earnings play, though, so it's probably just going to be trading on its own. But then a lot of people played the bounce on it. I mean, look at the fantastic bounce. We actually ended up getting an alert again. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. When it bounced up, you'll see right there. You see right there when it bounced up, 38.44. So it had to take out the high right there. So on that candle, we got another alert for it. This time to go long. See, there's the arrow right there. This time to go long. Now, a lot of people were in this one down here. I wasn't. Another one that worked out very well was see, that's the problem. Just let me find it. It's annoying when that happens. Okay. Was AOS. AOS also came from this. You know what? I better watch it here. I just have to move this out. I don't want to lose my chart again. So I'm just going to back this out. But AOS, just to show you also, yeah, it came here. Probably was even earlier than that as a short. All right, and I think it was right here, and look what it did after that, about $3-4 collapse. So I'm really intrigued by following this one tomorrow, my options play in Magic. I want to see how well it keeps going. I mean, I believe that during earnings season, we're going to get a lot of abnormal option activity, and for the stocks that are releasing earnings. So that's why we're getting these. So anyway, that's I want to get back into the room, but if you want that particular window, just send an email. Send an email to info@trade-ideas called the Options Play Magic. I'd be happy to send it to you. So let me just get the capture program back again. So if you want to partake in our free trading room, there are no strings attached. We don't even ask for a credit card. It's truly, truly a free room. People ask, well, why is it free? Well, of course, we want to showcase our product. So, ultimately, we'd like to think that if you see our product long enough and get comfortable with it, that you will end up wanting to take out a subscription. We have a lot of great traders in our room. A lot of them, of course, use our product to find ideas all day long. So anyway, even if you don't take out a subscription for a while, come on into the room and see what we do. If you do want to take a subscription right now, there's a link for you, 15% off, instant promo code. And I'll open the room tomorrow at about 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I'll get shut to share my screen to get live in the mic at 9:05. All right, everybody, have a great evening, and we'll see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.